Hello, future radiation oncology residents. My name is Shauna Campbell, and I'm a current PGY5 resident at the Cleveland Clinic. I know you probably know a lot about our education and clinical training already and how strong that is, but there's a few more things we want you to know about the program. So this is a program, I will say, where we work hard and we study hard, but I promise we still have fun, and I'm here to share a little bit of that with you today. So one event we enjoy doing as a group each year is Velisano. This is our institutional fundraiser that provides research funding for the Taussig Cancer Institute annually. This is a huge event every year and is always a ton of fun, and it's a very well organized event. Over the last couple of years, we've had an incredible resident turnout, and I don't think anybody ever regrets participating in Velisano. Of course, we make sure we hit up the ice cream stops along the way, and just like most events, kids are always welcome, and it's great to have them along for the ride. And if you're a bit more of a serious biker, feel free to partake in the 25, 50, 75, 100 mile, or even the 2-day challenge, because we would definitely like to see you do that as well. Every year, the PGY 3 to 5 residents get to go to Astro, and it's always a great time. Of course, there's plenty of educational sessions and meetings to go to, but we really enjoy going out to dinners together and taking up a fun activity in the host city. This is always a great time to also catch up with program alumni, which is really strong at Cleveland Clinic. This is something I have really learned the value of as I've been out looking for a job this year. It's always a great time. And as you can see here, we even have a team jersey. So Dr. Murphy is our PED staff pictured in the middle here. She was also the recipient of our Arrow Educator of the Year Award for 2020. So Dr. Murphy is really one of the amazing staff that's always looking out for the residents. And every now and then we get a cool little gift like this. So that was very generous of her. And we wouldn't be as awesome of a program as we are without the incredible support of our program coordinator, Amanda. Amanda's always there to help you with anything that you need. And it really is valuable having a coordinator that is actually dedicated to their job and dedicated to the program. So again, that's another real positive thing. This is now a great time, of course, to recognize Dr. Telekar, who is our Rockstar Program Director that I'm sure a lot of you already know about, because Dr. Telekar is one of the strongest advocates for resident education, not only at the Cleveland Clinic, but also for radiation oncology residents across the country. And at main campus, we're lucky to have a strong group of female physicians in our Women Who Curate. Every year we enjoy participating in the social media campaign. And then we also have quite a few he for she advocates as well. So definitely a great place to train as a woman. In our free time on the weekend, we also like to have wild group parties. As you can see, the wild part is often the many children running around. One-year-old birthday parties can also get a little bit rowdy. I usually enjoy having a barbecue every summer and having everybody over to my place, but it was really sad not to have it this year. Every now and then, we also squeeze in a little daytime social event. So sometimes it's as simple as playing our favorite group name code names, game code names in morning conference. Don't tell Dr. Sue though. And then we also enjoy going out for a nice lunch and afternoon off after our in-service exam every year. Leadership retreats are also a great part of our program. We usually have leadership activities and an education session in the morning, which is followed by an afternoon social or volunteering event. So this is the group at Topgolf. Speaking of leadership, we're one of the few programs that have such a fabulous leadership program, and that's a big part of why I've been able to take on my role as chair of Arrow this year. And as you can see, I've learned so much from my PD and from my chair. So in those rare instances where perhaps Arrow and the ABR do not agree, we have this wonderful referee in the middle so we can all work together as a happy family. Secret Santa is a tradition within the program. It always makes for a great day. We usually do a random letter generator, and then you get a gift that's, starts with that letter. So we've had nunchucks, nerds, and a Nutella sweater for N this year. Gifts are always something fun and useful, or useless and random, but it's always a great day. And every summer, we also have our annual golf tournament. It started off as a resident versus attendings event, but we decided to take it easy on them, and now we play in teams. Pictured on the left here is our full group, and on the right was my fourth son with Dr. Sue, Dr. Tendulkar, and our current PGY4 and pro golfer, Tim Smile. So that wraps up my introduction for the more fun and social aspect of our program. Stay tuned to hear from the residents and why they chose Cleveland Clinic. I wish you all the very best on your journey through residency. Take care.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah Kay. I'm one of the PGY3s here at Cleveland Clinic. This is my daughter Asuman. She's 1.5. We're here at Wade Oval, which is a park about 5 minutes from the hospital and also 5 minutes from my house because I live across from the hospital. Basically right behind me is the Cleveland Museum of Art. Across the oval there's also the Natural History Museum, and then in front of me is the Botanical Gardens and this park here. We often come just to hang out, have a snack, have a picnic. Oh, can mommy finish? I'm also here with my husband. He's a PGY3 ENT resident here. We couples match together at the clinic. Things I like about this program: I think our didactics are really strong. I think we're really well supported by the faculty in basically everything that we do. And I really think we have a great group of co-residents. We're very tight-knit, and I really enjoy the dynamic that we have. Outside of work, we're really happy to live here in Cleveland. We came here from New Jersey, had never been to the Midwest before, but I think we have a really good life here, me and my family. It's very affordable. It's really easy to be a parent here, as easy as being a parent and a resident can be. Oh, I'm almost done. You want to say hi? And yeah, so thanks for watching and looking forward to meeting some of you soon. Bye!
Hey guys, my name's Jimmy. This is my son, Trip. Thanks so much for checking us out. I was initially drawn to Cleveland Clinic because I knew it had a super strong reputation for education. And when I interviewed, I was highly impressed with the residents and how smart they seemed to me during morning conference. And I could tell that there was a lot of buy-in from the staff. I had never even been to Ohio before I came here. But since we've gotten here, I have absolutely fallen in love with it. We live in Lakewood, which is a suburb on the west side of Cleveland. I have a house, which is behind me, and it's kind of got a neighborhood feel, which I like a lot because I've got 2 young kids, but there's also really good restaurants and bars just at the end of my street. Another super underrated thing about Cleveland is the park system. I live about 5 minutes from Lakewood Park and Edgewater Park, which are both waterfront, and Edgewater has an awesome beach for the kids to walk or crawl in his case. And when you're there, you feel like you're on the ocean. So anyways, I hope to meet you guys either virtually or in person. Thanks.
Hey, thanks for checking out our program. I'm here with Roman. Say hi, bud. I want to tell you about what I love about our program. I first realized how great this place is when I rotated as a medical student, and I got to see how dedicated the faculty are to education and how well prepared the residents were to go out and be leaders in the field. I think the education we get here is really stellar with the structured didactics and the Socratic method that we use. I'll tell you about Cleveland. We were pleasantly surprised by this city. Great neighborhoody feel, and all the stuff that you could want out of a medium-sized city. Low cost of living. If you have a family and you want to buy a home, it's very reasonably priced places to live, and lots of awesome amenities. Great restaurants. You've got a great symphony, really wonderful musical theater, professional sports teams, and if you're a resident at the Cleveland Clinic, there's a robust network of the House Staff Association to get really good deals to go to stuff like that. So all in all, I'm really happy that I came here to train. I'm confident in the process of our education, and this guy likes it too. So good luck with the process and with the match, and looking forward to meeting some of you via Skype or Zoom. All right, bye.
Hey everyone, my name's Zach. I'm one of the PGY2 residents here. I was initially drawn to Cleveland Clinic because of its emphasis on resident education. I really wanted to go to a program where I knew I was going to be trained to become a strong clinician, and the attending involvement in didactics really makes that a priority. I also really have enjoyed the city of Cleveland thus far. There's lots of restaurants, breweries, parks. We have 3 professional sports teams. So it's just a fun city to be in. And then lastly, we have wonderful facilities. The Cancer Center was built a few years ago. It makes it enjoyable going into work every day knowing you're in a brand new facility. And then just the clinic's in a nice neighborhood itself. So I live near the clinic, so that's it. If you can see the sign in the background. I really enjoy the neighborhood. I'm able to walk to work every day. So overall, it's just been a great fit for me.
Hi guys, this is Ahmed. I'm one of the PGY2s, and it's already almost 2 months into our residency here, and I really can't believe how quickly they gone by. Everyone here has been very supportive. Everyone here genuinely cares about us and about our education. Adapting to Cleveland has been great. Very nice city, very nice places to go, very affordable. I would wish to see you all soon, and be safe. Bye.
Hi, my name's Ian. I'm one of the PGY3 residents at the Cleveland Clinic. I wanted to give you a few thoughts on why I chose to come here. I think the most important reason is that the Cleveland Clinic has a great collection of really kind, passionate, and very normal people who are a lot of fun to hang out with. And residency is very busy, so when you have a group of people that you really like getting together and hanging out with all day when you're at work, it really makes it so much more enjoyable. We have a very strong program here. We have a strong focus on didactics. We have protected morning conference time Monday through Friday every week. We don't have any cross cover here, so that's really nice. You're typically able to get vacation time whenever you want it, and you don't have to track down another resident to cover your service. Cleveland itself is a really great city. It's very accessible, it's very affordable, you can do pretty much whatever you want to do, and it's very family friendly. In fact, my 5-year-old is filming this video right now. We're really happy here.
Hello, my name is Kylie. I'm a 4th-year resident in the Radiation Oncology residency program at Cleveland Clinic. I'm also got approved for home and research pathway. So as an MD PhD, the reason I chose to do residency at the Cleveland Clinic is the rich clinical resource and support, and then the strong education, and then the opportunity to do wonderful research here at the Cleveland Clinic and our affiliated Case Western Reserve University. Again, I really enjoy my residency here, and I would encourage you to consider our program. Have a good one.
Hi there, I'm Winston, one of the PGY2 residents here at the Cleveland Clinic. You'll probably hear lots of reasons about why we're awesome, but what's up to me as an applicant and now as a resident is that we have this incredible supportive learning environment. What that means is that all the faculty are invested in our education. You know, they attend all of our conferences. They're invested in improving our lectures and also just teaching us on the fly in the clinic. And what's really nice is that there's this open communication amongst everyone in the department. You know, if there comes any sort of need, it's really easy to talk to any attending and have their support. Now, that's a department, but even institutionally, what's really cool is that everyone else is also really nice. It's easy to talk to referring physicians, other consultants, and we all have the same goal in mind of taking care of patients in the best way possible. And I love that as an applicant and as a resident. It just takes off a lot of pressure as a trainee, knowing that you can leave your ego at the door and just be the best person you can be. And I see that everywhere here. Now for the city itself, Cleveland's pretty cool. We have quite a bit of diversity. We have the big city amenities without having necessarily the crowdedness and the high cost of living as a major city. Surrounding our city, we also have lots of parks that I've been able to explore even as a PGY2. So I've been on some nice hikes, and there are lots of different types of areas you can find yourself in the city. So I hope you guys check us out, and we hope to see you sometime in the future. Take care.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Shauna. And we're the PGY5s. Just wanted to take a chance to let you know why we chose Cleveland Clinic. I rotated here as a medical student and really fell in love with the program. Everyone is like family, and we have a culture that's second to none. Our education really is the top priority here with everybody in the department.
I particularly liked Cleveland Clinic because of the high clinical volume, the expertise of the attendings, the complexity of cases, and the overall excellent clinical education.
I like Cleveland Clinic because they focus on education. It's in the forefront of everyone's mind. We have protected time for didactics every day, and they're all attending led.
Thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you guys.
Hope to see you soon.